Too hard?
We're on the farm, Mark Robinson.
We must be near the fucking end of this game.
Don't think we are.
God, how long is this thing?
Well, if it's anything like... We're playing Beyond Two Souls again, by the way. This is episode...
Well, yeah, because you'd never be able to tell on any given... this is the 6th episode.
Yeah. On any given week, it looks like a wildly inconsistent game, so I feel like it needs to be pointed out what game we actually are playing. Yeah, I think it was 14 weeks of episodes before we polished off Heavy Rain, so buckle yourself in, mate. We're on the halfway point. So apparently from her prompts there, just as we were getting ready to start recording, I need a bucket of water for the sheep.
Do remember as well that Heavy Rain, the first couple of episodes were split into 15-minute segments until I figured out what the hell I was doing with Twitch. So,
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing, Walter?
I'm well. We remember from last week that Jodie was invited to stay on the Native American spooky farm.
I hadn't repressed that much of the game, so I do remember that.
On the ranch. So I think what she's doing is she's staying for a couple of days, and she's been given chores to do to kind of pay her way to put the roof over her head for a while. Mm-hmm. And the first one of these seems to be that I need to find some water for them sheeps.
It's got to be said that there is part of me in the back of my mind which has really only come to fruition from playing lots of Stardew Valley. That the idea... Oh, hello. The idea of a nice... That wasn't you, by the way, was it? That was just the camera popping in.
That was the camera. I wasn't controlling the camera.
The idea
of you can sort of spin the camera, but you can't like wildly change the camera angles, I don't think.
Yeah. The idea of a nice, quiet, simple life on a farm sounds lovely. But you know, if I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it in the desert of New Mexico.
I'll tell you what, though. Very pretty desert, very pretty ranch. This is, I think we keep coming back to it, even when this game is a bit bland on the action and the narrative, which it has been some weeks we've done this. I think we can't take away from it that it does look really, really nice.
Yeah, and even like the walking animation, like even the little details that I can focus on because there's not much else to go on at the moment.
Well, it's all David. Here we go. David, this is classic David Cage. Like, the games like Heavy Rain as well is the same. Like, it looked really, really good, especially for the time.
Yeah.
I think like the colors really pop here and stuff, which is quite a bit different from Heavy Rain. I think there's a lot of things you can say about Heavy Rain, but colors popping isn't exactly one of them. Considering everything was, even the color palette was depressing in that game.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna stay a while?
It looks that way.
Great. I mean, it's good to have some help.
Thanks, Jody. Can you get some hay from the barn?
I like the way David Cage was just like, what do farmers wear? Denim. Everything denim.
And played.
Oh, can you talk to the creepy old woman?
Hi. My name is Jody, and I'm gonna stay here for a little bit and help out. I hope that you don't mind. This is beautiful. Did you make this yourself?
I mean, who's out in the middle of the desert and needs a fucking blanket and a cardigan?
Yeah.
Old people, man.
So we're going to get a reenactment, WrestleMania 17. She's going to stand out of the chair. One thing that I can't help but notice now, and I have to kind of preface by pointing out where it's come from, not that I'm just a perv.
Help me, Aiden.
Because of the feminist frequency video around mutts in gaming, and talking about like how game devs portray, not portray, but where the camera is focused and what the women are wearing.
The orientation of the camera.
Yeah, like compared to games where you got men, where like a lot of the time the camera's kind of above the waist.
Yeah.
Not so much here. It's full on display.
Yeah. The other one that's particularly guilty of this, that not a David Cage game, both David Cage games we've played so far are guilty of this for sure. But a game that we noticed last year, well, I say we noticed, Brian noticed, has quite a bit of the gratuitous butt shaping and physics, is Until Dawn.
Yeah.
But then with Until Dawn, I almost forgive it, because Until Dawn, the way the game is structured is like it is an homage and pastiche to slasher flicks.
Yeah.
Just finish this first.
Which are well known to, like, a key tenet of those slasher flicks is the kind of the exploitative nature of them. So like I don't think, like, much as, you know, they shouldn't be doing it, I don't think it would be a complete homage if there wasn't a bit of the gratuitous butt or female figure shots. Like, I don't think they're doing it out of a way 100%. I think, like, part of it definitely is the kind of the homage sort of element. But with this, there's no
Go and
fucking
join the boys
excuse.
if you're hungry.
Also, the penchant that
I still have work to do.
that David Cage has for women to
Later.
shower at different points in the game. I know it's coming. I know for a fact it's coming.
Yeah.
Because I remember, do you remember when this game came out? The controversy that raged over it?
Other than it being terrible.
No, people backdoored into this game. There's a shower scene that Ellen Page has, and people backdoored it in and managed to figure out that originally she is. There is a way to change the camera to see her completely naked.
Jesus.
And Ellen Page was very, very unhappy about this, and people had to come out saying that they didn't take full body scans of it and stuff like that. This isn't representative of what she actually.
I do
It
remember
was
that now.
so
Yeah.
farcical.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, even for video games, it was farcical.
I really wish that the front side of her like full noodle was just like a blank, just kind of like plain coloured model, like with no kind of detail or anything, like a Barbie doll or
There's a lot
something.
of work to do on the ranch.
Yeah. Jay takes care of the horses. I watch the churros, and my father does just about everything else.
Just gonna adjust the volume here, guys. Sorry for a sec. So I know we have it adjusted so that when action starts, you won't be able to hear the we won't be able to hear them talk.
Yeah.
Are there other
It's down
Navajo
low.
ranches around here?
There used to be about 50 some years back, but now it's just us. The others got scared off.
The others decided to go live in the city. Not everyone wants to live in the desert.
Yeah. What's with the fucking freaky thing?
When I opened the door last night, I saw something. Pretty sure someone was outside.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's probably a dream.
I saw the dead sheep. What happened to them?
Storm. They wander out of the pen and choke to death on the sand. Do you always ask so many questions?
When I don't understand something, yeah.
Yeah? How about if I started asking you questions? Where you come from? What you're doing here? You probably wouldn't like it, huh? So keep your secrets to yourself. And don't ask any more questions. You'll excuse me. I got work to do.
What a charming young man.
Don't mind him, Jody. He's okay when you get to know him.
I'll bet.
So, would you like to go out sometime? You know,
I guess I better get back.
cinema?
Come here often.
Man.
Yeah. Pretty sure there's a bowling alley about 50 miles away.
I know this cool government facility we can go to.
Well
And
done,
a
Joe.
really nice rock. Pokemon Diamond Pearl, 10 years old.
Fuck off.
Yep.
literally no memories of that game.
I remember there's a ghost Pokemon, there's a lightning bolt that turns into a washing machine. Share me your secrets.
Possess the sheep. That would be awesome.
No, fling it over the jeep.
Oh, I have to do it's one of these ones.
Oh, alright. Oh.
I'm really bad at these ones. There we go.
Anytime today. Yep, definitely choked on the sand.
Let's see what Jay's doing.
Whoa, Steve. Whoa. Proud and stubborn. Never wants to go in with the others.
Do you mind if I try?
You worked with horses before?
No.
Go right ahead. His name's Ashki.
Nothing a little bit of mind control can't sort out.
Hey there, Ashki. Don't be afraid. I'm just gonna come over there, okay? See, Ashki? That's not so bad, is it?
Da, na, na. Wait, is that the
Kinda
opponent's
like
song?
me, huh? Hey, Aiden.
What's this now?
You ever dreamed of riding a horse?
Let's possess the horse!
Take him to the enclosure.
Make him dance.
How'd you do that?
We all have our secrets, right?
Oh, snap!
The ship's on!
Maybe I misjudged you.
If you want to take a shower, it's behind the bar.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies first.
It's fine by me.
It's about to get David Cagey up in here.
To David Cage.
Is that fuck behind? It's beside the barn. Beside and behind are different words, guys.
Is this necessary?
No. What the Jesus fuck?
Surprised there wasn't a peephole drilled into the side of it.
The guy left running. And you know what? He was never seen again.
Oh, I've heard that one a number of times.
I said, that's no lobster, that's my wife.
Hey!
So it says to Mabel, I says.
It's
King Mabel?
time to go to bed.
Is there any other one we're talking
Wow,
about?
yeah.
What's happening here? Why do we have to lock up the house?
Just go to your room, Jody. And don't come out, no matter what happens. You remember the sheep last night? I don't want anything to happen to you.
What are you doing? I know I'm in control of her, but it's not.
Time for spooky ghost time!
Indeed. Like, she learned nothing. She loves a ghosty. It's beyond unwise. Does you think you're a cool ghost? Well, I got a cool ghost too, so suck it.
Ah yes, Ghost Wars, that sequel to Robot Wars that never happened.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
The bee wasn't having it. It's pretty cool effect there in the back
Yeah?
of the sandstorm.
It's a good looking tree.
Although I will say the best sandstorms I've ever seen in a video game are still Mad Max.
I still need to, well, I don't know if I can invest that much time into a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Like it's decent, you'll have fun,
But the whole time I'll be thinking, I could be doing something better.
yeah, it's not transcendent. It's just that it's there. It's like it's good, you know.
Thing is, I don't
It's
need
the
to...
ideal thing to pick up, like if it's like pretty cheap on a sale and you've got nothing on.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't need to watch or play a video game version of Mad Max because that already exists, and that's called Fury Road.
Oh. Oh, hello.
What?
It's gone very Lord of the Rings here.
I was thinking more fucking Iron Maiden Number of the Beast.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Makes no sense, but it looks pretty cool.
David Cage games in a nutshell, really. Is this what we're classifying as a boss battle?
This is quick time. Motherfucker.
Yeah, barrel him.
Do you even barrel, bro?
Do you shed bra?
Yeah.
Oh!
Not bad. No, I have no idea what way I'm supposed to be ducking here.
I mean, you've yet to, like, die, or come across like a fail state. What is this nonsense?
Like, it's pretty tense, but again, it's utterly nonsensical.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how we've gone from Homeless Simulator to Mexican Death Rampage.
What?
Jody! Jody, I told you to stay in your room. You could have been killed.
What's happening here? What was that thing?
You should have listened to me. Stayed in your room.
You have to tell me the truth. You have to tell me the truth now.
Tell the truth.
He wants blood. That's all he's interested in. We can't do anything about it. You can't fight his spirit.
Oh, you say that?
Spirits don't live in this world. If he's here, there's a reason.
Have you ever thought about moving?
Oh, who needs that inconvenience?
You know, there's quite a bit of space around you.
You remember, Ashley? We're friends, right?
Fuck off.
I'm just gonna put my foot in the stirrup and climb up, okay? I need to figure out how to go forward. Hey, what do you think, Ashki? We're doing pretty good, huh?
That horse is gonna have to tell me your secret. Listen, I'm headed over the pasture to tend the churros. You wanna come?
Sure.
Let's go then. Yeah!
Whoa!
Yeah, Red Dead this is not. Although, to be fair, if a Red Dead game came out looking as good as this...
Someday, my friend. Someday. I will say, the Xbox One port of Red Dead Redemption looks pretty good. Not this good, but it looks pretty good.
I was right. This area is based in New Mexico and Arizona. Check me out.
Look, I know you don't want to talk about it,
But talk about it.
but I really need to know what happened last night. Your father knew the spirit. It's not the first time he's come, right?
Yetzo has always been here. It comes at night and steals souls. The old ones used to say, it's a curse. The price our tribe had to pay for living on these lands.
That sheep just say Vivian.
The
And
sheep
the
did
ghosts
say
that
Vivian.
surround the house. Do you know who they are?
I really want to think there's a guy on the... Or no, I really want to think that David Cage had to stand in the field with an audio recorder.
They come at night to prevent Yetzo
Just going
from
up to
killing us.
sheep. Sheep, I want a particular kind of bar.
It's true. But
Can you bar with
Yetzo managed
melancholy?
to get into our house. My turn to
Bar
ask
with
you some
ennui.
questions. What are you really doing out here in the middle of the desert?
Can you say va va voom?
It feels like you're running away from something.
I guess I'm just trying to forget.
I see dead people.
Maybe make a new start.
That was my attempt at the truth.
Maybe I'm just
I hit the truth.
running away from myself.
It's quite an evasion. Nothing about government facilities
Yeah.
or spooky ghost times.
Yeah.
You also have your dark
No,
secret.
the fuck said Vivian! It fucking said Vivian! Good, they've got sheep barring on a loop.
I have to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
I see ghosties.
Oh, is that? The bed bar shark. She in the dish in.
That was Paul. There's no water at the ranch. Something must be up with the well. I'm gonna have a look on my way back.
I can go take a look if you want.
Don't know if you'll be able to do much.
I'll do what I can. Where's the well?
It's over there. It's got a windmill. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Okay. I'll see you back at the ranch.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah. I think that sheep is saying Vivian. Why is that sheep saying Vivian?
I don't know.
Could you Google if other people have spotted that?
Beyond Two Souls, sheep, Vivian.
Is it a thing? Have people said it?
Not that I can see. No, I've got an article here that is somewhere and it's talking about Beyond Two Souls and it ends with Shaun the Sheep. No.
Just Google the phenomenon of just sheep saying Vivian. Maybe it's a thing in nature that David Cage has noticed.
Sheep saying Vivian. Somehow that brings up 920,000 results. God bless Google. Vivian's slap. A hot chick who gets off giving slaps to guys. I don't know how the fuck we got to there.
But here we are.
Have you ever seen Dave Gorman's Google Whack?
No.
Oh my god, I have to sit you down and watch that. It's so this guy Dave Gorman, he does like wacky shit. He's a comedian. He once.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Oh yeah, he once rounded up like 50 Dave Gormans in a pub in London. But basically, he has this story about. Do you know what Google Whack is?
Yes.
Yeah. He ended up. You're seeing things. He ended up having to do this game where he had to get a row of 10 people to come up with a Google Whack. So a guy would find a Google Whack, go to the website that was associated with the Google Whack, email the person, and then Dave Gorman had to go and visit them. And he had to get 10 in a row. And he turns this into like a stand-up routine, and it's like an hour and a half long, and it's fucking amazing. I think it's on YouTube, actually. Yeah, he gets animated, I'll say that much.
I found a hut with skulls.
Oh. What would the voodoo equivalent of this be? Just spiritual, mystical.
One of us has a laptop in front of us.
That's a good point. Equivalent of voodoo in.
I mean, you laugh at the idea of searching that, but Google is pretty crazy for actually coming up with stuff like that. Just like Native American superstition, what I think would be a catch-all term.
Hoodoo.
Oh, hello. I appear to have gone back in fucking time.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Well, these TPs weren't here when I went in moments ago.
African American hoodoo is a traditional African American folk spirituality.
Oh, a Native American. They're looking for, not African American. Racist. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, when did this become Sleepy Hollow? Great film, by the way. Cherokee myths, legends, and superstitions.
Cherokee?
Cherokee, yeah.
Crown for king. Just a flashback to the shower scene. It could have just flashed back to just the word ground, but I had to zoom in from her naked back.
Someone's actually tweeted.
I love a nice back.
Someone's actually tweeted the Ask WWE Network thing. Will we be able to watch Bound for Glory on Sunday on the network?
Absolute scenes.
And they responded back, "Hello, we don't receive info on upcoming programming here, but we're adding shows regularly. Stay tuned."
That is not an ideal response if you're a TNA fan. That's not a no. And like, I know it won't be, but like, it's not a no to the idea of TNA programming being on the network, which I think is, should we say, troubling? Oops. Whoa! Camera snapped around like a fucker.
Fucking hell. TNA fans in a nutshell. I wonder what the perception of TNA is in Mexico. I'd imagine it's okay. TNA did a ton of stuff with AAA in the past, but that's third world money. So it just isn't an appealing market.
I don't even get it, no. Nope.
You know, places like Arena Mexico, which, you know, one of the longest running venues for wrestling.
And, you know, Mexico does have the single oldest wrestling promotion in the world.
The arrow is pointing in that direction.
Oh.
And, you know, El Santo, who's probably, arguably, even bigger than Hulk Hogan. And slightly less racist.
That we know of.
Well, this is true. I don't speak Spanish, so...
You either die here or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Or a racist.
A big mad racist.
Now, if Aaron Eckhart had said that in the film, boy.
Oh no, I'm going into the creepy mountain cave.
Have fun.
Is this game now at this point just David Cage's ghost stories? Because this has literally nothing to do with the plot thus far.
We really have gone... Oh, do you know what? I'm actually...
It's like Tales from Beyond.
Yeah.
The Telltale miniseries.
It's kind of mental, but it's at least...
Oh, it's proper mental.
Well, yeah. But it's less... trying to find the right...
Go on, try to defend it.
I've gone
Off you go.
for bollock mental, but I don't really know what that means.
Yeah. Cuckoo bananas, to borrow a phrase from the Zooks.
It's more, I don't know, it's got like a kind of spirituality behind it.
Fort Crown? Why have I been brought here?
I don't know, just...
No, you haven't been brought here. You went there yourself. You followed a creepy sign written by a ghost on the ground. Everything that happens from this point is your own fucking fault.
I'm preferring this to the first 5 hours of the game, I'll say that much.
Well, apart from that one part in that where shit really went down in that hospital-like facility.
Yeah.
Can you see anything, Aiden?
Come on! Show yourself,
Well, I say less crazy, I guess.
How do we show that they're old-timey Americans? Get them to say varmint. And use the entire vocabulary of fucking Yosemite Sam.
The soldiers in that fort. Could it be Yaitso?
Could it be Yaitso? That is a question I hadn't pondered to ask.
I'm just thinking of the song Lazaretto in my head now. Como amador y eso. Learn things with your brain lasers, woman.
The forked tree. I have to find it.
Have the bookmarks been there the whole time, or have I only just noticed them?
What?
The black bars.
Oh yeah, no, it's been there the entire time. You know that bit in Shaun of the Dead? This is gonna seem like a weird... No,
Yeah, yeah, it
You know
is.
that bit in Shaun of the Dead where they run into a completely different but parallel villain? You know, with Jessica Hines and her group of mates,
Oh, yeah,
and they
yeah,
all
yeah.
pass each other?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be amazing if in a similar kind of vein, like, she's on horseback and just rides
Marsden.
past John Marston?
That truly would be of David Cage.
That would be great.
And you know what?
I'd pop huge.
But I could fully expect Rockstar sent an email and look, David,
Go on.
come on.
Fucking have a go, why don't you?
There's nothing here. What's the connection? Can you see anything, Aiden?
It is hard to take the piss out of a game that is this mental.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's, tell you what, it's confident in its vision.
You can't knock David Cage in terms of his confidence. He certainly is there.
The entity.
I could have fucking told you that before you even came out here. They're all getting killed by the entity.
Ghosts. They were wearing these ritual masks. Thanks, Aiden.
Now, if movies have taught me one thing, and television, never, ever disturb an ancient Indian burial ground.
Weird.
I have heard this.
This one has no talisman.
There was, fuck is it? I think it was on like the Horror Channel, and it was... I don't know whether it was a television series or a film, but it was a bunch of like short films and short stories. One of them was a bunch of like college co-eds that went into the middle of a lake, and there was a big blob and ate them all. But one of them was...
Classic trope.
Yeah.
Help me, Aiden.
But one of them was like an ancient...
Co-eds, like...
Yeah. But one of them was like an ancient Cherokee who was kind of like mummified almost, and would kind of come back, and I think they stole like his tomahawk or something. So he went around and again killed them all. If that happens here, that'd be great. And one of the guys gets scalped as well, which is good fun.
It's just all mixed up.
Yes, this game certainly is.
Something's missing.
That is about as self-referential as this game has gotten.
I'm sure the talisman's...
It's mixed up and there's something
Maybe
missing.
he'll know something.
Ah, Doom soundtrack is up on iTunes and Google Play as well.
Huh? It's pretty killer, in fairness.
It certainly is. There's a two-part documentary.
We came here in broad daylight. We tried to get to the house. Oh! Corey, get the car! Come on, start! Start already, goddammit! It won't start, Jay! It won't start!
The entity's coming back.
We've got to get to the house.
I don't think that's gonna help.
There's nothing else we can do. My father told you can't fight a spirit.
This is where she stands up. Oh no. I just realised as well, you know when they talk about playing certain vinyl records back that apparently it's to work with the devil, blah blah blah. Can you imagine playing Doom on vinyl backwards?
I'd like if it was just like Backstreet Boys. You play it backwards.
I generally could think that would open up like a vortex to hell. I suppose Backstreet Boys.
Hey.
Hey.
Backstreet's back, alright.
Yeah. I was listening to a little bit of Five the other day. It was good times.
5 Bad Boys with the Power to Rock You.
Oh man. Just remember when they covered We Will Rock You and it was terrible.
It's the one that was on that baby.
Oh.
Mother gave it to me. Like her mother before. She also gave me this.
The plot thickens. Give me. Gimme. Gimme. What the hell are you doing? Oh wait, you need to...
Vulcan mind meld.
Yeah. Vulcans cannot tell a lie.
Began. Need to watch carefully. Remember every detail.
Jesus. Create a circle.
It's Native American Blair Witch.
Bonfire in the middle. Not the bees. Go.
Ancestors.
They fucked up.
They summoned Yaitsu here.
They were lost, full of hatred for the white man. They bring spirit, kill their enemies, and gain revenge. He turned against them. He was still hungry. Hungry for blood. Yaitsu is back. He has come to take our lives.
We're your ancestors. They're the guardians who protect the house, right?
They know they were wrong, so they returned.
I like how we're having a fucking casual chat as this is all going down.
They released.
If they brought the entity here, I mean, there's gotta be some way to send it back to its own world.
They used a ritual to open the passage.
Yes, we're all a couple of steps ahead of this now, so we just go out to the forked tree now.
Is lost in the past.
I saw it. I saw the ritual in my vision. I'll prepare it and you can help me with incantation.
Resident Evil 1 HD and Transformers Devastation are
He's coming.
PS Plus games.
Oh, nice.
I have the Resident Evil one, but Transformers Devastation is apparently a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Take down Megatron, that some bitch.
Fire. I have to make a fire in the front of the house.
Again, I enjoy how this is happening. Like, how long did it take between last night, the sandstorm appearing, and the apparition appearing?
David Cage's approach to like how he forms timelines and stuff is lacking. He doesn't really observe the passage of time like most of us do. This camera is
Not doing it for you?
no, because the thing is, like, it'll start twisting as if it's trying to show me the way somewhere,
I'm gonna light the fire.
but then it just starts turning, so I end
Yeah.
up just going in circles. Like, it feels like I'm trying to fight the camera.
Jody, what the hell?
Trust me! I know what I'm doing!
We gotta get inside! The Sonny?
What the fuck?
You can talk?
Stick, Jody!
He can talk?
Stick to draw the sign!
He's just gone back to his job after his grandmother, who's presumably been mute his entire adult life, just starts talking. It's like, oh, that's fucked up. Right, back to boarding up the windows. It's X, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm glad it
Oh,
gave
thank
you...
God I didn't have to do every single individual strand.
Now the talismans. I have to remember where each of the medicine men stood.
Oh, what? Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, if I had to remember, like, if there was some sort of difference between those 5 guys standing there, we're fucked.
Okay. Now each of you needs to stand next to a talisman. There must be a soul attached to each one. There's only 4 of us.
You've got 2 souls! It's the name of the fucking game!
Soul to complete the
We've got 5 there!
This is crazy, Jody. We're all gonna die if we don't go inside right now.
Aha!
Hey.
I thought it was going to be some sort of convoluted thing where they got the father.
That's it. We've got the 5 souls. Shibasani, start the incantation now.
Way away, away, away.
Hey, there we go. The Eye of Sauron is open.
Passage is open, Jody! You did it!
You don't say. I think it's like fucking Captain Obvious in the wheelchair there. I'm sure that one was supposed to be
I feel like that's been lost in sales.
There we go. Oh god.
Yeah.
Hold on. We knocked the headphones out.
You.
Technical issues.
We. Oh god, I didn't realise we were part of the same being now.
Yeah. Might as well be. I think we're common law married as well.
Sure. Do you know what the last hour of this game or so has lagged? What, Mark? What has it lagged?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
The answer was Willem Dafoe.
I think I failed.
Jody.
Oh, not your grandma.
The girl's only been around for like 2 days.
Shibasani!
I wish I could have helped you.
You helped us to understand what happened.
I feel like
That's a lot.
I fucked everything up.
We're gonna continue to live with this thing. and hope
Yeah, I did
that one
fail.
day it will go back to where it came from.
Yeah.
What about you? Where are you gonna go now?
I don't know. No, I always thought my gift was a curse. I was beginning to think maybe I could use it to help people. These last few days showed me it's not that simple.
Hey, Jody. You didn't think you were just gonna walk, did you?
It took me some time, but I managed to get it going again. Take it. It's yours. At least we
You
can
killed
do
a
it.
grandma, but hey, have a bike.
And presumably the father's dead too. We haven't seen him.
You're up.
Like, why did I need to do that? Hey!
Alright.
All the lads!
Hug Jay before leaving.
Ah.
Oh good, now we get to go back.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cole? Okay, I'm recording. Now concentrate, Jody. Tell me if you feel anything in particular about
least Willem's
any of
back.
these objects.
Can you see anything, Aiden?
Thank you, Dad. It's so pretty.
Open it. Jody? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you see something?
I saw a little girl. It was her music box.
I mean, that's a pretty solid guess, even if you didn't have a... It's not like it was a 47-year-old man.
Yeah.
It was his music box.
Nathan? Okay, I'll tell him.
Nathan, someone named Ryan Clayton is here to see you. He says you know what it's about.
Dun dun dun.
Yes. I'll be back in a moment. Listen, I never got around to telling her I need more time.
No. Professor Dawkins, she needs to come with me today. I have my orders.
Christ, she's only a child. My assistant and I are the only family she's got. She doesn't have any idea what's out there.
Look, Dawkins, I see your side of it. All right, I do. But orders are orders, right? You gonna bring her to me, or do I have to go and get her?
Jody, could you come here, please?
Could you come here while I slam the door in your face?
What's going on, Nathan? You look upset.
Jody, this is Ryan Clayton from the CIA. The agency wants you to join their military school program at Camp Perry. You have to go with them, Jody. Today.
You're joking, right?
I like the word incredulous.
It's a strong word.
I'm not going anywhere.
I am not a child. I can make my own decisions. No one can force me to go.
Jody, I know.
She may literally be correct there.
Difficult, but
well, they might be able to force her, but not Aiden.
This is a great opportunity.
I can barely force Aiden to do the right thing.
No one can tell me what to do with my life.
I am curious to know if any of those options make any difference whatsoever.
I don't give a shit about your pathetic adolescent pouting.
Hello.
You can rant and rave all you want.
Come on, a bit
Just
fucking
shut your
strong,
mouth
mate.
and do as you're told.
Uh-oh. This ain't gonna end well.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey!
That's it. Let's go. Come here.
Oh, that's not gonna go well for you, mate.
Jody.
Jody, stop.
Like, if he knew anything about her and this situation, he probably could have told how this was gonna go.
Do this for me.
I'll go get my things.
Only the essentials. We've got everything you need at Camp Perry.
Words of the wise. Try and be a little bit nicer to her.
Uh-huh. Or nice at all.
I like how David has clearly Googled teenager clothes. Gone to Topshop.
Moody teen.
Yeah.
Image search.
Adolescent. Angst.
I didn't know that was what the troll was going to do, but I've ripped up the picture of the family that threw her in here in the first place. Can I bring the TV?
I thought you smashed the TV.
Well, I'm sure they got me a new one.
Oh, there was a lot. I like them. There's a little bit of lens flare there.
Oh. J.J. Abrams, eat your heart out.
Oh. Well, as she begins to sob, I guess I'll start doing the sign off.
You're always saying that.
How dare you? So this is a Link to the Cast. You've been watching Beyond Two Souls. A mess of a game.
I think it's been like the spirit showing up with the Navajo thing was a bit nonsensical, but I think in terms of action and now in terms of drama, finally, I think it's been a good week.
Oh yeah,
episode.
I'll give you that. Yeah, do follow us on Twitter at Link to the Cast. Do watch our content as we do it live when you can at twitch.tv/Link to the Cast.
But where can they find our content later, Mark, if they weren't fortuitous enough to be online?
If they're not online. Oh yeah. Well, you can go to our blog at linktothecast.eu.
Yes.
Then you can also go to YouTube, where our content gets archived. Because YouTube and Twitch, there's a synergy. that works.
Yeah, that definitely isn't really awkward.
No. So yeah, no, this will be up later on YouTube, along with a few other bits and pieces we have planned. There'll be a new podcast tomorrow where we're going to be reviewing what we've been playing this week and talking about our book club feature, which is Hotline Miami. So keep an eye out for that. Do go back and listen to last week's show. One of our favourites, I think, we've done so far.
Yeah.
Talking about...
It was a good one.
Yeah, talking about The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters.
The greatest movie ever made.
Greatest movie ever made. The actual book club feature itself is up on YouTube, which you can listen to on its own if you wish. And, yeah. Any parting words?
Well, I think we'll wait until this kicks into the next cutscene.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that then. But yeah, also check out my side project, Away Goals Pod.
Oh, aye.
At Away Goals Pod on Twitter. A new episode just went up. That was recorded moments after Big Sam left his England job.
Yeah, he did.
So you can check out. There's some hot takes going on there. But yeah, we'll play through this cutscene, and then the next time I get control, we'll sign off then for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be great. Damn. I'm gonna miss the hell out of you, princess.
I'll come and see you as soon as I can. I'll never let you down.
Apologies if this has completely passed me by, but what actually is Willem Dafoe's role? Like, what is his character?
He's the scientist government agency dude who must have found her and taken her in from those parents that didn't know what to do with her. But he became a de facto father figure, and now we're figuring out one of the reasons he took her under the wing is because he obviously lost his daughter at some point.
Yeah.
And now she's kind of filling that role for
But
him.
yeah, like a scientist, but is it like kind of X-Files-esque in terms of there's like this secret wing department that...
Well, I'm guessing they work in tandem with the CIA, but they've got a big building with their logos all over it, so I'm guessing not that secret.
Not that secret, no. It's probably a forest in Oregon somewhere, you know.
Huh.
Hmm. 84% threatening Clayton. I wonder why.
Okay, so as soon as I get control here, we'll definitely sign
Cool.
off. I just don't want to have to go through this cutscene again next week.
That's fair.
Yeah?
Jody. Hey, it's Ryan.
Ryan!
I was just wondering if you got my email.
What email?
The one I sent 3 days ago.
You know, I've actually been having problems with my computer. What was the email about?
Dinner, tonight, fancy restaurant. Anyway, it's too late now, so maybe another time?
Actually, that Ryan lad, he was at the start, wasn't he? In the bit where they were in the... where she went into the toilet to draw out the thingamajig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
Why don't you just come over here for dinner tonight? I mean, you wanted to see my apartment anyway, so...
Sure, but
How about around 8?
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring a kick-ass bottle of wine. See you later.
Tell you what, a lot of words used to describe bottles of wine I've heard in my life.
Kick-ass.
Kick-ass, not one of them. Kick-ass is more like, crate of beer, bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass. Okay, right. That's your lot. Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, fuck
now
off.
I get what you...
See y'all next week.